live at home and do a Q&A because for some odd reason at the shop the signal was very laggy. So I'm just going to be doing a Q&A and we'll just go from there. Okay. And if y'all have any questions about the any questions about nail lifting and nail retention when it comes to acrylics or anything like that, go ahead and ask the question. And I do want to invite y'all to go ahead and check the bio for, I have a nail lifting quiz that I feel like that would be really great for you if you ever question this or anything like that. And also further along, I have a nail lifting prevention system that can help you really upskill your nail technique if you want to check into that, okay? So I'm going to dive into these questions. What exactly is nail lifting and why it happens? So nail lifting happens simply because there's various methods or things or mistakes that people or nail techs do that can cause this. So for an instance, one mistake that individuals make when they deal with nail lifting is they either skip prep work or they just don't do it decent enough. Well, I'm gonna say decent enough, but they don't do it enough to the point where they're gonna have a long lasting nails. So for instance, I've seen time and time again people come in, they get their nails done and their skin is not pushed back to where they have the skin on, you can see the skin on top of the nails and it doesn't get removed. They just go straight into with the sanding band and just simply buff out that nail plate, and that's good. But also because what happens when you place that acrylic on, especially that acrylic cuticle bead, what happens is it grows back. So when it cures, when the acrylic is getting ready to form and cure or harden or whatever, standard mode, hold on one second because I don't know if it'll let me do it since I'm in the live. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Are y'all able to hear me now? Okay, that was really weird. Okay, thanks for saying something, by the way. Okay, so this is a Q&A about acrylic nail lifting. So hi Alex. Hello, new subscribers. Hello, Landon. Sorry I couldn't hear me. I don't know. I've been really experiencing some technical difficulties with YouTube Live for a while now, but I'm glad y'all said something. Thanks for the subscription, Landon. 200 Pump Citizen, what's up? Is there anybody here that has any questions regarding acrylic nails or just nail lifting in general? Because this is what the Q&A is about today. Alex Monkey Man, welcome to YouTube. You stay consistent. Oh, you're 8. Yeah. How did you get in here, Landon? If you're 8, it's only for adults. Wow, I don't. That's really strange. Okay, is there anybody here? It's really great chatting with you guys, but I gotta stay on topic. Okay, understood, Landon. Is there anybody that has any questions about nails? Yeah, I know, yeah, because if you were on a YouTube Kids account, you wouldn't be on here. But this is specifically for nails, guys. Okay. Does no, it doesn't hurt to get nails. At least it's not supposed to hurt. Um, does your friend get nails or do they get their nails done? Are they thinking about it? What how are they planning on getting their nails done? Um oh, long nails. Yeah, long nails are fun. I'm gonna also be going well, I'm gonna leave that for a surprise. All right, so I'm gonna ask a few questions on here and answer them. I'm gonna continue with the first question that I asked. So the first question was, what causes nail lifting and, different various ways of preventing. There's a lot of things that can lead into nail lifting. I already talked about, well, y'all didn't hear that, so I'm gonna reiterate on that. So nail lifting starts with a lot of individuals, they either skip prep or they don't do a decent enough prep. Okay. So as I was stating, a lot of times an individual, they just go straight in with the mandrel bit and they just start removing the natural oils from the nail plate, but they don't push the skin back to get that. There's a lot of times there's excess skin that lies right there and that needs to be removed. Then you remove the natural oils from the nail plate while as soon after removing that excess skin off of the cuticle area. Thank you, Lyndon. And if they remove that, that literally sets the foundation up for a good set of nails, simply because once that acrylic starts curing and gets hard, it grows back a little bit and it grows a little further. Then that's why, and another, which leads me to saying, when you get right here, When you get right there, you want to have that space in between that nail plate and the cuticle area, so you will not call what they like to call flooding the cuticle. So I just want to kind of put that in mind. Another thing that can cause nail lifting is using excess water, over usage of water. I know a lot of people tend to wash their hands a lot. And if you can, sometimes switch all of that hand washing to hand sanitizer if necessary. Now, of course, if you're dealing with certain things where you need to wash your hands, wash your hands. Of course, if I were washing the dishes, I would use gloves. Another thing that can lead to nail lifting is some people just, they don't freak. I notice this a lot because when I'm usually teaching individuals about nails, I ask them, hey, did you use primer? And they say no. A lot of people come to think they don't need primer. Yes, you still need primer. Either they're using too much primer, because that can cause issues with the product, and or use not enough primer or no primer at all. So there's various methods that can cause nail lifting, guys. There's a lot of things. So if y'all have any questions, go ahead and place it in the chat. Or if you have any questions when you're watching this replay, go ahead and post it in the comment section, all right? The next question. Another thing is, let's talk about application. A lot of people do things where they either place too much product, and I just covered that just a little bit. They either place too much product in the cuticle area, and it causes flooding. So that's when bead ratio comes into the mix, simply because the cuticle bead should not be larger than all the other beads, depending on which bead system you use, whether it's the 1 bead method or the 2, or I usually teach with the 3 bead method. And the cuticle bead should not be larger than the first or second bead. So let's move on. Some mistakes that a tech can make that can lead to nail lifting. I already mentioned the prep is a big one. Sometimes you can over dehydrate, which can cause issues. So when you properly prep the nail, that's literally setting up the foundation and the bridge for that acrylic to stay on and create a long-lasting effect for the client. So now when it comes to properly removing the debris and dehydration, that's important because that's the thing that you're doing before you place on that primer. If you have any questions about nail lifting prevention, go ahead and place it in the chat, guys. But yeah, go ahead and ask any questions. But yes, so that's just kind of some things to kind of keep in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and invite y'all again. I know y'all didn't hear it the first time. Go ahead and check the bio, y'all. Check the bio. There's tools. There's a nail quiz in there that talks about nail lifting. You'll get to answer questions about the things that you're doing that can help you and lead you to the right direction and help you understand where you're going wrong if you're dealing with nail lifting. And there's also other things on there. There's a nail lifting system, preventing system that I have that is great and teaches you a great technique on having long-lasting acrylic nails. So I just kind of want to invite y'all to that. But moving along to the next question is, does the filing technique affect lifting? Yes, it does. I've actually explained this to an individual, or plenty. Over filing can literally weaken what is going on with that nail plate, and it can cause lifting. Overfiling can literally cause lifting. Period. When you're filing that natural nail, you're only literally just removing that debris. You're not even really filing, you're just removing the natural oils off of that nail plate. That's it. We're not trying to leave no indentation marks or nothing like that. So I just want to put that out there. Another thing about filing, because you have the filing when you're buffing the nail technically in the prep area, and then you have when you're filing on the portion of the acrylic or whatever you're doing, whether it's Gel X or, because I know that's blending you have to do when you're doing Gel X, and then there's blending depending on what type of tips you put on it, if you're using tips for the acrylic. So, but yes, filing plays a big role when it comes to nail lift prevention. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to place it in the chat about nail lifting prevention. Okay, sorry guys. But yes, if y'all have any questions, place it in the chat, please. I'm getting ready to end this live stream. I'm gonna come back. But yes, like I stated, y'all go ahead and check out the bio. Go check out the nail lifting quiz. If you experience any nail lifting, go check out that nail lifting quiz to kind of get a feel of where you are with it. I also do have a nail lifting prevention system that really helps and upskill your techniques so you can literally clear away the nail lifting issues, guys. But I'm gonna be back live in just a moment, so y'all stay tuned and be ready for me to go live in just a second. I'll be doing some beautiful nails in just a moment, so y'all just stay tuned. I'll be back.